Okay, imagine you wake up tomorrow, you open Netflix, you click on your favorite show. Instead of watching it, you actually create it, you wrote it with AI, and then you're the main character inside the show. You're creating endless shows just with keyboard and AI tool. I'm talking about this because Amazon just invested money on this platform called Showrunner, based on a company called Fable. They created 9 AI episodes of South Park last year, and it kind of went viral. They got like 80 million views. I mean, a lot of people really loved the AI version, AI made South Park episodes. So Amazon just invested this company, so because they think that's the future of entertainment. I saw the news. I'm surprised, but at the same time, not, because this news has been there here and there. People are creating AI contents all the time, and it's getting more and more real. But to realize that big companies investing a lot of money on it, and you realize one day we will be able to create our own episode, any kind of show we like, and then interact with it, and being one of the character if you want to, is still kind of mind-blowing. So yeah, let me show you this article. Amazon's Alexa Found invests in Netflix of AI startup Fable, which launches Showrunner, a tool for user-directed TV shows. One sentence is pretty, basically shows exactly what they're thinking. Is Hollywood streaming service about to become two-way entertainment? Audiences watching a season of a show and loving it, and now be able to make your new episode with a few words and become characters with a selfie, a photo. Again, I'm not going to go through all the whole article. I just really want to make conversation here, because I do have really good conversations with my audience, since I'm starting to talk about AI and how technology evolve, how I'm like documenting all these important times right now. It's like, think about Black Mirror. A while ago, when Black Mirror just started, we are like, oh, these things are so far from our life. And then now when we look back, there are so many episodes, the stuff that we watched and we feel crazy is actually happening. And then this kind of interact show, it's already showing on Netflix, like the Bandersnatch. And then now this kind of making your main character is like the drone is awful. So the combination between these two Black Mirror episode will become real in the next few years. So what do you think about it? Please comment in the video below. I do want to have this conversation going. But last video, when I talk about how I got fooled by AI videos on TikTok, I got a really interesting comment from this one of the audience. I want to read it to you, and please take a look. She said, my take is that in the future, kids growing up in that era will be spoiled for choice. TV and video streaming might be a dead art form, because kids will be able to jump on VR and talk to thousands of AI avatars much smarter than what we have today. They can also watch any movie not yet made, because the AI will craft one on the fly and add user crest. It kind of reminds me of those Star Trek episode where the person step into a hole and everything materialize in front of them as per their preferences. One could get lost forever in such simulations. Good thing or bad thing is hard to say, but it will definitely shape generations growing up with it. Kids in the future might say, Grandpa, you used to have to watch movies made by other people with their preferences and not yours. Like it was a bad, almost draconian thing to have endured. Like how we think of silence or black and white movies. But it's, wow, yeah. I replied a comment. I literally had goosebumps that moment, because it is so true. When we think about whatever happening right now, for the kids of the next generation, they grow up with it, they won't think it's a strange thing. They will think it's a normal thing. And whatever we create today, it's for them to, it's like their daily life. So one day, if this interactive TV show thing is really happening, then it will be like my audience said, become a normal thing. Kids will be like, why do you watch something a production company made? Like, and and same with commercial. What kind of commercial we're gonna they're gonna grow up watching. Maybe everyone is creator, and there is no viral moment, because I don't know, maybe because every content is personalized, and then every community is so small, or even though it's big, it's just like that shared experience is very limited because everyone is creating stuff. At the same time, he was also saying like maybe the future is about sharing our own story. Everyone, like, it's already happening in social media with vlogs. Why do we want to watch vlogs? Because we want to see how people living their daily life. But as social media become more like you can make money, monetize, I feel like people are kind of sugarcoating everything. It's not that much exciting. Maybe eventually with AI content, you can make it very imaginative, like, or if you really a big fan of Dragon Ball, for example, you can make the main character instead of fighting, and then they are having a cafe. I don't know, like all kinds of story that we can think of. What is story anymore? You know, like, so much in my mind when I see news like this. I would get excited, goosebumps, and then at the same time it was scared because there are a lot of things that we can't predict at this period of time. But what I can do is realizing what is happening right now, like, and then let's have this conversation together and make sure that we do like realize something's happening, and perhaps there's some little things we can change, the direction we can lead to. But I do believe, like the article saying, our relationship to entertainment will be totally different in 5 years. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to exploring different format on social media just to see what kind of thing people clicks, what kind of thing not. And then with the AI, with the future fashion, there's so many things you can experiment. But at this time, it's still out of our hand because so many big companies are investing money in different things. I've seen small startups like you getting so much money and so much time into one app or game or whatever, and then a big company invest in a similar thing and just swipe out the company. We really don't know exactly what could be the future. That's why every conversation is very important. So please tell me what you think about this. Would you like to write episodes of other really famous shows? Like, for example, you like Black Mirror, and then you make your own Black Mirror episodes and then make yourself into one of the main character. Or like I like SpongeBob, I make SpongeBob into like an NFT artist. And then just having the whole, you know, creative ideas, express my creative ideas, and then perhaps get paid if you're the original creator. I think that's what they're trying to do. At this moment, I think they're still just in the Discord group, and then they will charge people $10 to $20 to make that happen. You will see on the news. I'm pretty sure there's so many things gonna change in the future. Depends on how many people actually like to play this, or what's the output and how accurate everything is. Again, at that point, we're not gonna ask, is it what I'm watching is real or not? It's so not relevant anymore. Let's see. If you can make one episode today, what are you gonna make? And if you have any fears, concerns, any thought that you want to share with me, please comment my video. I love to see it. I love to hear it. And do you think this is a great future we're entering, or is a very crazy, scary one? Let me know in the comment, and I will see you in the next video. Please subscribe my channel for new updates every week. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.